So today we're going to talk about a very popular gun that last wipe was absolute dog. How should you build the UMP45? Let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Expo and Hideout. My name is Ghost. If you guys have never been here before, I'm extremely excited you guys are here. Today, we're going to be going over a new gun build on the UMP45. Before we get into the build, if you guys like the videos and you guys want to see more content like this, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and you can always hit the bell if you want to be notified when videos go live. And also, if the video brings you value, make sure you smash the like button because it does go a long way for the channel. Other than that, I do stream almost every single day on Twitch early in the morning. Grab caffeine and come hang out because it'll be much better with you there. And lastly, there is timestamps for everything you need to know. So if you just want to go straight to the build and skip all the hoopla, you totally can. And for all of you who leave in the comments, the UMP is garbage. It is easy to build. Nobody needs this video. Hey, maybe the video is not for you, but I get a lot of messages and I get a lot of comments on it when we're streaming. So we're doing the build, okay? We're doing it whether you like it or not. Got it? All right, let's get into the build. So this video shouldn't take too long because there's not a lot going on, but we are going to talk about the ammos. We're going to talk about the guns. We're going to shoot them a little bit. We're going to do some cool things. We have the suppressed version. If you guys have been killing people this wipe, you are finding these guns all over the place. And we are going to be talking about the loud version, which in my opinion is actually better, but sometimes you just got to run quiet for different reasons, or if you like to, or if you play solo, or yeah, quite as cool too. In these builds, we have one at 4442 and the other one at 6145. We are going to go over the suppressed version first because most of you are going to want to be running this. So where do you get the gun? That's question number one. Now you have a couple options. You're actually going to go to Peacekeeper, and Peacekeeper 2 is going to allow you to get the gun for 238 USD, which equals to about 29,000, 30,000 rubles essentially. Now you can get it from the very beginning. We're going to be covering this in another video and talking about why you would actually do this. I'm assuming most of the people who are coming to this video have most of their traders, if not all of them. But if you don't, you can get this at level 1 and run some really budget stuff that, like I said, we'll cover in another video. And you can get this for knives. You literally barter for 7 black knives, just like you barter for the UMP for the brown knives, okay? So it makes it very accessible because you kill a few scavs, you get yourself a UMP, you can get 2 per reset. That's how you get the gun. So for this build, the first thing that we're going to talk about is the suppressor, because that is pretty much what we're going to be adding on first. It's very easy. All we need is this. This is going to be 349 USD from Peacekeeper 2, giving us negative 11% vertical recoil and negative 16 on the ergonomics. After that, we are going to be grabbing the Meta Ergo Grip, which is the Stark SE5 Express foregrip. This is going to be from Mechanic 4, 15,327 rubles, negative 2% on the vertical recoil, and we're going to be getting +8 on the ergonomics. This is a great addition to most builds that you are going to be making this wipe, and it looks pretty cool as well. So you're literally only grabbing those 2 things. The way that I talk about sights and lights, it's completely up to you. I am running the Tan Hollow because it's one of my favorite sights to run in the game. It's going to give us negative 2 on the ergo. And for the lights, I usually run the D-ball because you can run an IR laser, the other color lasers, green and red, or you can run a flashlight, and I get to switch to whatever I want whenever I want. So this is what I run. I don't really put these on my builds. I keep them on my builds so you guys see the true ergo and vertical recoil, but I don't talk about them other than letting you guys choose what you want, because it's honestly completely subjective. And if you're more comfortable with a different sight, use a different sight. If you have access to other sites, use other sites. That's what we're going to use for this build. This is going to give us 4442 for the ergo and vertical recoil, and this is going to cost us 89,300 rubles. Now, when we switch to the loud version, you're going to have to make a couple changes, not a lot, but you're basically going to have to grab a new barrel. The new barrel is going to be from Peacekeeper 2, and that is going to be 64 USD and negative 5% vertical recoil, negative 5 ergo, and you need the threaded barrel to be able to put on the muzzle brake, essentially. So after that, we are going to be grabbing that same muzzle brake for the Crisp Vector 45, or flash hider, I should say. And then that's going to be from Skier 3. It's going to be 1,541 rubles, negative 7% on the vertical recoil, and negative 1 on the ergonomics. And then after that, we're going to be running the Stark SE5 Express for those of you who weren't here for the first build. and then this is pretty much the Meta Ergo grip, and that's going to give us -2% vertical recoil plus 8 ergo. It's 15,327 rubles from Mechanic 4. This UMP is coming in at 61 ergo and 45 vertical recoil. So you notice it's going to feel much snappier. It's going to feel a lot better at 60 ergo versus 40 ergo. And this is going to leave us at 54,931 rubles. You can also swap out this foregrip for something a little bit less good and cheaper. So you can literally get this build for under 50K, which is crazy. And then you can run whatever sight and light you guys would like to run. Now we're going to take these into the hideout and show you what they're made of, and then we are going to talk about which ammo you should run and why these guns are so prominent lately. Okay, so we are in here. First, we're going to go over suppressed. We're going to do no recoil control. Let's actually go back here since I have markings on these already. We're going to do no recoil control first. This is just me pressing mouse 1. Literally just me pressing. We started right here down, which would be like top of the chest maybe, and then it rides right within the neck and the head. This is with a little bit of control. Getting a lot of headshots. Oh, we didn't do the ergo. This is the ergo for the suppressed. Not terrible. Then we got the loud. Same thing. Seems like it's a little bit more chaotic, a little bit of a wider grouping set, but a shorter gap between where I started and where it from the first round and the rest of the rounds. It's very, very nice. Show you guys both of these in the edit preset. Also, all of these builds are in the Discord. Make sure you guys go check out the Discord. We have a lot of new stuff, a lot of new resources, and everything is lined up very, very nice for you guys. Super, super organized with all builds in there. So those are those guns. Next, we're going to talk about the rounds we're going to be using. I am running the AP round right now, okay, which you can get from Peacekeeper. I believe at Peacekeeper 3. Peacekeeper 3, you can get it. It's 5 USD a round. Now, this is really strong. This is 70 flesh and 38 pen. So you're going to be messing up TV-110s. I mess up Corons. I mess up Gazelles with this gun. Now, with the slower RPM, it is a little bit different than running like a Vector. I think the Vector is going to jack up the armor way faster, obviously, with the higher RPM. But you still put in work, especially if you have your rotations on point. This is a very, very good round for the price, and you can actually buy it, unlike something like AP63 or PBP for the 9mm, which also makes it very strong. Now, the other thing is when you can get the gun at level 1, like we talked about the knives, you can get match FMJ. Now, this round looks dull. It doesn't look good. You're thinking to yourself, $1? It's probably trash. It's not actually. It's 76 flesh and 25 pen. So you're going to struggle a lot with class 5. You're going to struggle a little bit with class 4, but where you benefit on this round is you have the high flesh and it's at 25, which means you are not going to struggle with shooting people in the face or going through face shields. And that is what's happening, is so many people are running this super cheap round with a bunch of mags and they are just beaming people down with it, like actually. And it is a much better round than PST-GZH, which is your 9mm first round. Now, normally in the beginning of wipe, I would be recommending MP5s and PP19s, the VTAs, and stuff like that for this round. But now we have a much better round that's exactly the same price and a gun accessible to you at level 1 all the way through the meta level, where you can also buy the AP ammo. So in my opinion, I would be running the match FMJ or the AP. Obviously AP if you can get it. If not, you can also get a little bit of AP and you can top load and bottom load your mags. Top load the AP, of course, and then bottom load the FMJ. But I'm telling you guys, just try using this round and you're going to be realizing you probably died to this round a lot, actually. That is literally it. That's going to wrap it up for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. If you guys have any questions or you guys want to tell me what build you guys want to see next, let me know down in the comments. If you guys got some value out of the video, make sure you smash the like button. It does go a long way for the channel. You guys can always sub to the channel if you guys want to see more content like this, more builds, more guides, etc. And I would also love to catch you by the live stream sometime. We stream every single morning. Other than that, I hope you guys are very blessed. Hope you have an amazing day or night, depending on where you're at in the world. And don't leave. So if you hang out, you get to check out one of these other cool videos. Okay? I'll catch you on the next one. Happy raids, my friend.